Welcome to St. Louis. We are here because Trish needs to go to Phoenix to take care of some family things. Her mom's getting surgery, and so she's gonna go home to go help her mom. And while Trish is doing that, I am going to pop on over to E-Trailer so that we can put on hydraulic brakes on the toy hauler and a couple other little minor things. And so we're so excited that there's been a Trader Joe's because we're in St. Louis that we pop on over to Trader Joe's, and Trish and I are in there and we're going through all the things that I'm gonna eat while she's away. And then on the way back to the trailer, I remember that I made hotel reservations because it's gonna take 2 days to install the hydraulic brakes. Hey Trish, you think I should go over there and ask for an RV tour?
Yes.
That looks pretty sweet.
Assembly off, put your wheel on it, and then you've got more leverage to check for play.
So if you want to get a product put on your car, they're installed. We'll install it for free. You leave your car with us all day.
Oh man, dude, this is legit. Goodbye.
I love you. Mom!
Good morning. The first step here is to get this rig up in the air. And to do that, they've got these hydraulic lifts right here with a beam that goes up underneath. And the beam right here goes right up underneath the frame. And then in the back, because we have LED lights running on this frame right here, they've got some blocks of wood right over there, perfectly set. And this thing goes up. Once it gets up, we can go through everything we're gonna do this morning and ask some questions. We've got the disc brake sitting out there on a table, and Dave over here is helping with the install. And when I say helping, I mean completely doing it. And I'm just gonna get in the way and ask a bunch of questions and slow you down. Hey, sound like a plan?
Sounds like a good time to me. We'll remove the lug nuts using a 3/4 inch socket. We can now go ahead and cut the wiring that goes to our electric brakes. And then we can slide the entire assembly off. Okay.
All right, so this is a first for me. I'm actually recording Dustin record Dave do the install and step by step. But what's cool about that is that there is a actual step-by-step video on E-Trailer that I'm gonna link to in the description below. So if you wanna go through each step, that would probably be a better video.
It should help you out quite a bit on getting it all done yourself.
But you know, for our video, a little bit more casual, I just have questions for you about how to do this. So the first thing is you've taken off, obviously you've taken off the wheel. Now you're taking off the electric brake drum.
Yep.
Right? So does that mean that there's like no more of this brake dust going all over the rim and everything?
You will still get some brake dust, but it's quite a bit less with disc brakes in comparison with drum brakes.
Well, and I already saw the disc brake sitting out there in comparison to what you were pulling off.
Oh, it's a mess.
It's no comparison to the electric brakes that come on these things compared to the disc. It's crazy.
And replacing pads on disc brakes is, I mean, you pull the caliper off, you slap them on quick and easy. With this thing, if you ever got to change the shoes, we've got videos on that too, but it's quite a bit more of a tedious task.
Gotcha.
We can now lift our rotor assembly over our spindle, being careful not to nick the seal as we get it all the way down. So now we'll take our retaining clip. We want that to line up with the flat side there and slip on. When you're adding the oil to it, it's not a bad idea to spin the assembly. This helps it work into the bearings and into the cavities inside your rotor.
Okay, so one of the cool things about the disc system that I just found out is that we're not using grease anymore, right?
We're going to be using an oil bath setup. So this is found on your heavy duty applications, your like semi trucks. A lot of those have been using this for a long time. And it's just got better heat dissipation properties, and it's a lot less maintenance in my opinion. It's a lot easier to pack the bearings. You don't have to force it in the back of your bearings.
You're just filling it up with oil.
Yeah, I do recommend before you put it all together on here that you do put some of the oil on here just to make sure it's not going to have any dry spots when it starts. But it really picks that all up real fast and it lubricates itself.
And so just like electric brakes, because this is your, you got the outer bearing and the inner bearing, and then those just go onto the spindle. Is it called the spindle?
It is, yes.
Okay, and then you just fill in it with oil, and it just kind of fills that whole area.
Yeah, super
Sweet.
easy.
So we wanted to pop on over the computer just to verify the kit. So the Kodiak disc brake kit is just about $500, and that's the disc brake, the caliper, and the there's a third thing.
There's a bracket as well.
And a bracket. Well, the bracket, the caliper, and the disc brake. That's $500. Then the hydraulic kit is actually a triple axle kit, which is $191, and that's for all three.
That's for all your lines. You have to get everything wired up.
But the bearings and the seals are sold separately, and then you could decide: do you want to stick with grease or do you want to do oil? And you're saying oil is kind of the preferred
I prefer
way to go.
oil. It's to me, it's easier to pack it. There's less knowledge required in it because if you don't have it packed properly, you can have a big issue really fast.
But it's important to know that you won't be able to use a grease seal if you end up going with oil. So you got to make sure you get the right bearings and seal.
Yes, you need the appropriate seal for whether you're going to do grease or you're going to do oil.
Gotcha. Now we're really doing like two installs here. We're changing out the disc brakes, but then the hydraulic is like a whole nother install, right?
It is, yes.
And
so,
I'm just guessing that that's like seemingly a more complicated part of this process.
It's not as complicated as it sounds, but it is time consuming. I mean, we got to run lines front to back to each wheel.
Yeah.
We have to mount the actuator up. We have to get that going. And then one of the hardest parts actually of this is it seems simple, but it's the breakaway switch.
Yeah.
Because the wiring for where your breakaway switch currently is to where I have to get it to the actuator to make sure that it's going to actuate in that event.
Gotcha.
Routing the wiring is sometimes the hardest part. If you look inside your breakaway switch, you can kind of see it here. The little tabs kind of broke off. Not closing and actually sending that signal to tell it to apply the brakes when that switch is pulled like it's supposed to.
So you're saying the breakaway cable wasn't working at all?
No, it wasn't working at all. So if you had the event where it happened and the pin got pulled, this guy's just free rolling. It has no brakes.
So I know there's probably a lot of people right now that are thinking, how do I test my brake controller to see if it's working?
Okay, so
what's a simple test?
A really simple test is to just listen for it. If you pull this pin, you should hear a hum back at your brakes back there. And then you could also, if you wanted to jack one wheel up, you could jack a wheel up and just verify when you pull that pin, you can't rotate the wheel anymore.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
And there's a hum even with electric brakes?
There is, yes. Now with hydraulic brakes, you wouldn't hear a hum. If you had the electrical or hydraulic like this, you would actually hear the actuator, which is a lot louder than your electric brakes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you would know for sure. When that boy kicks in, it's pumping some fluid, 1600 PSI max, oh yeah.
All right. And so what's the solution here to fix this?
We're going to replace it. We're going to put a new one on. They're relatively cheap, less than $10 in most cases.
Okay. Morning. How's it going?
It's going all right.
You ready for day 2?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape here.
Right on.
I think we'll be driving around the parking lot here in no time.
Oh, really? Oh, that's gonna be awesome. So we got to change out the brake controller. Got to hook up the remaining hydraulic vat lines to each brake. Fill it up with some fluid. Check for no leaks.
Yeah, that's basically it. And then I'm just gonna hit all the lines, make sure they're all secure, run it down. And that's basically it. We're gonna start with the breakaway switch here, get this thing out because we're gonna need it to be able to test everything. So.
Awesome. So you're gonna pull the breakaway cable, and then I'm gonna hear that go off. Does the cap need to be on in order for that to?
You don't want the cap on when you're bleeding it because there's a rubber seal here.
Okay.
And the actual, the difference in pressure is going to cause the seal to pull out, and it could potentially damage the seal of the cap.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So you want to leave it off.
So you pull that, and then there's only another way to get that hydraulic pump to go on, or actuator, and that is to connect the 7-way pin and just to press the brake in the truck, right?
Yep.
Now, if I did that, would it fire the same?
It wouldn't be the same intensity.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you have your manual slider, and if you push your manual slider all the way over, that's the same thing as full blast here.
All right, let's do it.
And we're gonna do it in kind of short bursts because we want to check ourselves and make sure that it's always full on fluid. Because if we run out, again, we have to start all the way over because we've got air introduced in the system.
Hey, I got fluid coming out already.
Nice. It's gonna be a whole new rig.
All right, we're hooked up and ready to pull out of here. And right now I'm just lowering the trailer gain. And then we'll go drive around the parking lot a couple laps and just test it out and see how it feels. Give a little bit of a review. When you're pulling out of a shop bay, you have to make sure you go straight all the way through, because if you turn too soon, you'll get trailer sway right into one of the pylons by the door. So it's important to go all the way out and basically get cleared before turning. I think I'm clear. So right now we're just going around the parking lot of E-Trailer, and I moved the brake controller to 5, and I'm just gonna squeeze this. Look at that.
Oh, I can feel it. Oh yeah, and it is.
I didn't touch the brake on the truck.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That was all brake controller. All right, now I'm gonna just apply the brakes. Hard to tell when you just push the brake pedal because it stops as it should, right? But when you use the brake controller without the foot pedal, it's fairly profound.
How is your brake controller settings comparing now to where?
Well, I'm at a 5, and previously I was like 7 to an 8.
Okay, so it's
but
quite a bit.
yeah, it's quite a bit. But I don't know if my 7 to 8 was. All right, now I'm gonna go into a stop just with the brake controller. Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That was no foot pedal. That's crazy. Let's keep doing that because that's fun. Yeah, what I really like about the brake controller is it's smooth now. Before, the electric brakes were jerky.
That's the proportioning valve that's internal in there to ensure the brakes are all being applied evenly.
Gotcha.
Not one applying before the other.
Yeah, look at this. It's like I'm stopping without any trailer behind me. All right, so now we're gonna get up to 20 miles per hour now that we have a little bit of room, and I'm gonna just stop real quick. Isn't that crazy? It doesn't feel like you have anything back there at all. And what I was going to say is that when you have the electric brakes, you know, it can stop quickly, but it doesn't stop as smooth. And if a light were to change, or you're going to be in an emergency situation, and you had to stop quick, in those situations, you really question if you have enough power.
I'm from out of town.
I'm from out of town.
I'm from out of town.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You want to yell at me a little bit more? You want to yell at me more? Can't you read the signs? Yeah, I read the signs.
I read the signs.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
It's so good to see you.
Oh, that was chaotic.
Yeah.
I don't understand what his problem is. He's sitting there picking up his
This lady
people.
wants you to go.
Well, she should use her whistle. She has no problem using her whistle with anyone else. Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You missed your dog?
I did. Where's my puppy?
My boy.
There he is. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Charlie.
I have to show you the brakes, obviously, since you've been gone.
It smells. Hi, Charlie. It smells really clean in there.
Did Caleb clean? I paid him to clean.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta show you the trailer brakes. I gotta show you the assist tailgate.
Oh.
All the stuff that you missed when you were gone. Let's close out tonight and start in the morning.
Sounds good.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Perfect size. Here, let me. Hold on. There we go. And then where's the thingy? Right here?
You just got it on? You're all done already?
Hey, Trish. I'm kind of an expert at. Oh my gosh!
Isn't that strong?
Whoa! Whoa! Check that out. Fingernail clippers now?
Oh, don't you
Whoop-ha.
even dare. This is my
Oh
favorite
no.
part.
No, you're holding the camera.
Oh, no.
I'm doing the satisfying part.
This
Look at that.
is not fair.
Caleb's knife from Alaska. Don't you know it? Lashes? Yes. Look at this. It actually worked. Let me just
It's
watch.
strong enough.
Watch.
It's strong enough for knives.
It's strong enough. Strong enough for your eyelash curlers and strong enough for your drill.
Yes.
Okay, you satisfied now?
I am so. Oh, it's a little low, but that's okay.
Hey, listen, you didn't give me specifications on height.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did. But that's okay. Look, it'll still fit.
It'd be all right.
Yeah. I just see. I wanted this up high so that You
Oh.
can actually touch the stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what, those screws will be covered. I can easily raise it.
Sure.
I put it a little lower because I thought maybe there needed to be enough room to clip it on.
No, you see, there's no problem with that.
Okay, here, I'll raise it. I'll raise it for you.
You see, there's a lip in here.
Yeah.
That already gives you an extra.
All right, I'll raise it.
Really?
Yeah. For you, babe? I'll always
Wow.
do rework due to lack of specifications.
Oh, that is not true.
We gotta get packed up. We gotta get down to Kansas City. We got a whole bunch of stuff planned, so we'll tell you what and where we're headed down to. Worlds of Fun Village RV Park in Kansas City. Looked pretty nice. Hard to remember all this stuff.
I know.
All right, let's get out of here.
Now that I have a fixed fridge, I have a frozen pack in here,
Yeah.
an ice pack, and I have salads. Look at that.
Wow.
Salads. I've got grapes, sparkling water, nuts.
Sweet.
How cool is that?
You know what'd be awesome right now?
What?
Is if the train went by.
Yeah, no schedule. That was the best view, watching that train go
The
by.
train was fun. I'll take a train up elevated like this that goes slow and doesn't honk.
The honking is the problem. All right, are we almost ready?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hook up here.
This is fantastic.
And then we gotta show you the brakes. And then we gotta get out of here.
I can't wait to see them.
Oh, I can't wait to show you.
Roll right in and roll right out. I'm not here long in this here town. These days I'm really not one for settling down. Some move on and some will stay. Dive right in and acclimate. But that's not who I am. No, it's not my place. So I'm around, but I'm only here for now. I'm coming in, then I'm out. I'm only here for now.
Yeah, this won't be
can seems like
won't be a problem, but I'm gonna need some help.
Oh, okay.
You wanna get out now so you don't want to?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, look at that. An F350 in Solitude.
Look
Are
at
you
that.
calling me?
Yeah.
Am I in for that trash can?
No. I moved it. You're looking good.
Looking good?
Yeah.
Harder?
Come back. No, not harder. Come back a little bit. There. Yeah. Easier. Okay, yeah, that trash can's in your way.
All
Hold
right,
on.
I got a trash
Let
can.
me just move it out of the way.
Don't worry about the trash can. All right, you can
You
move
just
the
have
trash
to go
can.
further.
I got another trash can on the left-hand side that's a bigger problem for me. So yeah, you might want to move the trash can.
Okay.
How are we looking now? I'm kind of cutting the corner now, which is
You're
good.
cutting close, a little too close.
I don't know about that.
Okay, you're gonna be on the grass.
I know.
Okay. Can you see that trash can? I can.
Yeah.
Okay, you're looking good.
If I don't cut the corner, I'm gonna hit the trash can over here. You know what I mean?
I know. You're doing great. You look good. Come on back.
Okay, now I can stay on. So where are we going now?
Now just come on, like, you're lined up, so you just keep coming in. Watch out for your front end.
Am I turning the right
You're
direction?
perfect. Yeah, you're perfect. Now you can bring it back straight. So bring your driver's side.
Be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone. If I come back, then I'll hit you up. Be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone. If I come back, then I'll hit you up.
Get the whole thing on camera.
I'm sure it'll go well.
You know, these Class A's pretty much back themselves up out here, right? Do you have a button for that?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think you're showing off. Is that how it always goes, or just when I'm holding the camera?
No, just because you're here. Yeah.
Mark, by the way.
Tyler.
Tyler, good to meet you.
Love your guys' channel, man.
Thanks. So he uses his rig for soccer.
Smart. I wish we could tell like every
Every sports family.
Yeah, every family that has major sports that has to travel.
That RVing is the best thing ever.
Ever. Remember when we first got Caleb's gymnastics schedule and we're like, how do people afford this? They want us to go to Las Vegas like every other week?
Yeah.
Yeah. RVing.
Hey Trish, you think I should go over there and ask for an RV tour?
Yes.
That looks pretty sweet. Oh man, dude, this is legit.
So much fun. I love them.
Holy cow.
Yeah, your way.
The three of us. And I'm
TV
making
up
one-
there. TV on the side. You know, I hear that the reason people like Class A's is for the big windshield. So when you're driving, is it just like panoramic view?
It's a bug magnet. That's what it is.
I think I wore the wrong shorts for this view though. We were gonna go on a run and I saw you out here cleaning.
Yeah.
This is pretty nice. You got two side-facing couches for 6 people that can face each other.
Well, that turns into bunks.
This turns into bunks?
Yeah. And that folds out into a bed, but this turns into bunks.
Bunks? Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to see.
So you just pull this thing and
You got to be kidding me.
you pull this up.
Holy
Little
cow.
ladder, and
Then you got a ladder.
those cushions come off. That's a bed down there, and kids
All
like
right.
it.
Yeah, how old are your kids?
Oh, I've got a 18, a 16, a 12, and then girlfriend's got twin 4-year-olds.
And then you got a dinette with a residential fridge, master in the back, with a 6th TV.
Just 14.
Just 4?
Just 4.
How do you cope?
Yeah, well, I haven't even turned this one on back here. So I just, yeah.
I'm glad I was able to catch you before the family shows up.
Yeah.
If it's anything like our family,
Chaos.
after day 1, it's just.
Yeah.
And you've had this for 3 weeks, you said?
3, almost 4 weeks.
Nice. Wait a second, is that the bathroom in here?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, can I go in here too?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh
Yeah.
jeez.
Whatever.
Oh man. Glass shower
Shower's good.
with a rain faucet? Rain, what do they call those?
Rain head.
Rain head? Yeah. Does this come out? Is there a button for that? Does it come out?
There's a button right here.
Sweet.
We travel 25 weeks a year for soccer, so this was cheaper than 3 hotel rooms every weekend, you know?
Oh yeah.
Because you can't put that many kids in a hotel room.
Trish,
Hi.
where are you? Oh, how's it going?
Great. I'm recording a.
All right, we're getting a Dutch Star. That's it.
I'm not gonna let you visit anybody anymore. You come back and you're like, I have a new idea.
No,
Oh,
no.
I'm putting something on the story right now.
Are you?
Yes.
What?
It's about cleaning your toilet.
Oh, that's awesome.
Isn't that super fun?
We didn't talk about cleaning toilets over
I
there.
bet you didn't.
Because they clean themselves.
Was it beautiful?
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Anything else?
Not really.
Okay. Hi, thank
Big
you.
ol'.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want some help?
I didn't know if the kitchen had anything good, so I
Yeah, I can get
brought my pants. I didn't even look at that.
Yeah, I can get the Trader Joe's.
Oh,
bag.
thank you.
Is
Wow,
that all you have?
was easy. Yeah. Well, we're gonna just make kind of like a caprese salad, but a little bit different with some toasted baguette bread, and then I'll get started on dinner. But we need some initial food right away.
Okay, quick round of introductions here. We have Missy right here, Dean, and Derek. Derek's married to Missy. Missy's been with on the KYD team for like almost 2 years. Dean for well over a year. And so, you know, way back when someone joins the KYD Insiders, then we send them a welcome package. And for a good year or longer, we were doing it ourselves. Remember when we were in Canada? We specifically went on that little tiny peninsula
Yes.
to go into the United States so we can go to a post office so that we can receive koozies and then send them out.
Yes.
Right? Remember
and
that?
we got in the wrong line and we got yelled at.
Yeah,
it was
it was a
terrible.
problem. So
Yes.
sometimes it would take us up to a month to send those welcome packages out.
Mm-hmm.
Since Missy has been on the KYD team, we're talking like days.
Days.
It happens within days.
Yes. Moments.
Yes. And Dean, if you are part of the YouTube course, Dean basically manages the entire community there.
Yes.
So I'm very grateful for that. And you're very good at it. So
And
thank
you're
you.
very good at yes.
So we thought because Missy lives in Kansas and Dean is only up in Medicine Hat, Canada, right? That we thought we'd have a little KYD team powwow
Yeah.
in
Eat a little
KCMO.
something. hang out, see a game.
Tomorrow we're going to the Royals game. They're
Yes.
playing the Astros. I can't wait for this. And then the next night and then the next morning we've got a meetup.
All right,
And then that's it. And then on Sunday the video comes out, and then Monday we're gone.
we're out.
Okay, so it's Mark's birthday next weekend, and
That is crazy.
he's very hard to shop for or do anything for because he doesn't. He's like, no.
No.
So I thought surprising him with a little Ford cake. That is so awesome.
So you get a Grand Design cake, and I get a Ford cake.
Yes.
That's appropriate. I like that. And look at Charlie. Look at this cake. That's amazing.
So you guys want to sing happy birthday?
Well, hold on. Should we tell everyone about the Ram?
No.
I'm just joking.
Okay, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
So what you say? 'Cause you break me